Good morning, beautiful people. It's Courtney Joe with Pause and Grow Podcast. And as usual, I have some encouragement for you today. And something that has been on my heart heavy is how is it that I can love others who I feel is either rejecting me, hating me, pretty much, how Jesus says that we are to pray for our enemies, we are to love our enemies. And let me tell you some examples of where I think this might help you understand a little bit better. Is, for one thing, don't have bad thoughts about them. I mean, that is our biggest temptation when it comes to somebody who we think hates us, rejects us, dislikes us, doesn't want to be around us. We think that they're saying bad things about us. We think that they don't really want to be around us or hang out with us. But I'm here to tell you right now, and I've learned this from studying the Bible about David, is that people think the opposite of what you actually think they're thinking. Okay, let me say it again. People think the opposite of what you think they are thinking. So while you're here in your head thinking this person doesn't like you or that they're talking bad about you, in reality, they're probably thinking the same thing about you. So there's a barrier there, and that barrier needs to be exposed. And the way that we expose that is through the light, through truth, through communication, through speaking up about what your thoughts actually are. I mean, I think that's the hugest way to overcome an obstacle like that is, one, go and talk to the person about what you're thinking, because take captive that thought, right? I mean, Paul teaches us to take captive of our thoughts. So I think first and foremost, the way that I love and pray for my enemies is I don't have bad thoughts about them. That's probably what's going to get you even deeper into the rabbit hole of not liking somebody or rejection or that bitterness, is, having bad thoughts about them. Second is, it really is one of the hardest things to do, is to pray for somebody who has done you wrong. So let's say you were betrayed in some way. And Paul teaches us about this in Romans 11, chapter 11, verse 11. He says, that it is for our transgressions, that Jesus died for us, and he wants us to bring to light the betrayal, the way that we have been violent towards others. And so let's say, for example, that we have been lied to, that we've been stolen from, that our partner has cheated on us. Those things get really rooted deep in the heart of bitterness. And so how is it that we can love somebody or pray for somebody like that? Well, for one, you can love them from a distance. You don't have to continue to be in their face all the time. You don't have to continue. You can set those healthy boundaries, distance yourself, and just try to hit your knees and pray for that person. And here's the thing. You don't have to have a lengthy prayer, okay? You can just say, hey, God, look, I don't have the words to pray for this person, but it's on my heart that I need to pray for this person, and I'm hurt. It's really simple. You don't have to go deep into it. And I think the third suggestion I have, not to fake it till you make it, but to be as kind as possible. I think that, we hear the cliche of kill them with your kindness, but actually really try to mold your character into being more kind to people. I mean, automatically that's going to cause a lot of people to dislike you or whatever, but I think that if you could just point the finger back at yourself and start working on you and not being so focused on everything else or somebody else, that would really help you be able to pray and love your enemies. And so let's go ahead and recap. So first, don't have bad thoughts about the person who may have done you wrong, or that you think, remember, our thoughts take that thought captive, that you think has said bad things about you. it's very possible that that could be. And also, I want to say to rebuke those thoughts. I mean, I call it witchcraft whenever somebody says bad things about somebody else out loud. I mean, those things literally traveled in the same way that sound travels, in the same way that light travels, and it can affect us. So you have to rebuke those things off of your spirit. The second thing is, so when you've been betrayed, cheated on, lied to, or stolen from, do your best to just say, hey, God, look, I've been hurt, and it's on my heart that I need to pray for this person, and I don't exactly have all the right words to say, and I think that that's enough. And thirdly, point the finger back at yourself and do your best to work on your character and be as kind as possible. Okay, you guys, this is Courtney Joe with Pause and Grow Podcast. I hope you go out and have a beautiful day.